Hello everyone! Anthony Lena from Nashville, Tennessee here, also known as the Balloon Kid, always a kid at heart, that is my motto. And today we are going to learn the Caveman of pure awesomeness. Oh yeah, it is a really fun design, and let's get started. Okay, the supplies that you're going to need to make the Caveman balloon are a 350Q Mocha Brown, a 350Q blush, a 260Q blush, a 6-inch Q heart, a 321Q orange, a 160Q blush, a black 160Q, a Mocha Brown 160Q, a 260 hand pump, 160 hand pump, a white paint pen, black marker, a pair of scissors or cutter, and your favorite adhesive. I am using a glue dot here. Let's get started. Alright, so let's jump right into it. The first balloon that you're going to need is your 350 Mocha Brown. Of course, Qualatex. So, here we go. We're going to pump this up about halfway. Right there. Go ahead and tie, give it a nice little squeeze to soften it up a little bit. Alright, so we have this. What you're going to want to do is do a 1-inch pinch twist on the 350, just like so. Give it a nice little squeeze. And you're going to want to come down about 3 inches right there. Give it a twist. And then another pinch twist the same size as the first. Another 1-inch pinch twist right there. Okay, give it a nice little squeeze. Next, you're going to basically fold this over just like so and attach it to the other side. So you got like a little monkey head or hot dog bun, whatever you prefer. All right, trim the rest off, just like that. You don't need that. And tie. There we go, just sort of wrap that in there. And I'm gonna trim off the rest there. There we go. All right. We have this. Set that aside. Next, you're going to get your Qualatex 6-inch heart in blush. Going to pump this up all the way, right about there. And we're going to let some air out to make it nice and soft right there. And we're going to tie it right here. So notice it's very soft, and I can squeeze where it has a little bulge at the top. So we want that softness and that tie it just right where it can squeeze up, the neck goes up a little bit like that. All right, so first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna put a bubble on one of the lobes here. It's a small little bubble right about there. You're gonna take this bubble and attach it to either one of the 2 pinch twists on the 350 Mocha Brown. Okay, so you have that right there. We're going to take this bubble and we're going to push it inside the 350. So I'm gonna just hold it against my body. Just gonna push that in, just like so. Wrap that around one time. Make sure it's locked in. There we go. All right, same thing. A bubble right here, and then you're gonna attach that bubble to the pinch twist of the Mocha. Ooh. There's our bubble. We'll attach that right there, and like you did before, push that in between there, just like so. Squeeze that down just a little bit. Get it center. So now you have this, and those bubbles are in between there, just like so. All right, set that aside. And the next thing that we are going to do is the feet. And to do the feet, you're going to need a blush 260 Qualatex. And pump this up about halfway. Let a little air out. And you're going to do a pretty hefty pinch twist. Pretty good size there. Just over 1 inch, I would say. And you're going to take that and then give it a nice loop for the foot. So that is about a 3.5 inch loop there. Yeah, right about there. trim the rest off and tie, because you're gonna use that for the other foot. We'll set that aside and tie this right here. And to lock it in place, go through the loop, wrap it around just once there. All right, this will be our first foot, there we go. And we're gonna attach that to either one of the Mocha Brown 350 pinch twists that we made. Position the Mocha this way, horizontal, and the blush of the 260 vertical, just like that. So from the front it looks like that, from the back it looks like that. It's nice if you angle your feet down just a little bit like that, that way it will stand up on the table. Do the same thing with the other one here. Decent sized pinch twist. And a nice loop, about a 3-inch loop. Just like that. Trim off the rest. And lock into place. And trim off any excess you have. We're going to take that, attach it to the other side. Alright, again, horizontal and vertical. Just like so. You have that. Awesome. Okay, set that aside. The next thing that we're going to do is the head of the Caveman. So basically, the head is the same thing that we did with the Mocha Brown 350. The pinch twist on the end will be the ears, and then the middle part will be the face and back of the head. Alright, so again, inflate this one about halfway. Again, 350 blush. And go ahead and do a pinch twist for the ear. Come down. This will be the face. You can make the face however wide you like, or long you'd like, rather. I'll make that pinch twist a little smaller. There we go. For the ear, so we have that. Pinch twist, about a 3.5 inch bubble. Another pinch twist, same size. Come down, mirror that middle bubble, and twist. Now this is very important. I'm going to I'm not going to trim it off in the middle here. I'm going to trim it off right here. Let that air out. I'm going to tie it. And we're going to wrap it around just once. Other way. There we go. Or twice. And we're going to stretch that across pretty nice and tight, not distorting the shape of the head, and wrap it around that other pinch twist. Come back around and wrap it around the other side of the pinch twist, and then once more wrapping it and tucking it in. All right, so it sort of squeezes it together just a little bit. You don't want to squeeze it too tight where it really scrunches up, but just a little bit is okay. And basically those balloons in the middle there, that's what we're going to attach this heart nozzle, wrap it around that, and it will hold the head nice in place there. All right, so set that aside. Go ahead and take your black 160Q, and got my 160 pump here. We'll inflate that just about halfway and tie it. And this is really easy. All you're gonna do is attach that right there, wrap it around one of the pinch twists just like so, and you're just gonna make really tiny bubbles. It doesn't even matter if they're all the same size, just relatively the same size. So I did 4 right there, 4 little bubbles. I'm gonna attach that to the other side, or the other ear right there. This is gonna be the hair of the Caveman. So this time I'll do a little bit smaller bubbles, but 5 of them. Here we are, 1 more, and we'll attach that to the other side. All right, and we'll take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, do another 5 set. So right now I've got this looking like that. Do 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And you can add as much hair as you like. or any color of hair you like. I chose black just because I think it looks really good. And one more set of 4, and I'm going to trim off the rest. Tie, and tuck that in. So now you have this. There we go. So now, what you want to do is take that nozzle of the 6-inch heart right here, and you're going to pull out that uninflated part, wrap that through just like this. You're going to wrap it around once and twice. So basically just taking the nozzle of the 6-inch heart, going under the uninflated 350, wrapping it around once, twice, and then going back under, just like that, grabbing it, and then going around once, and once again. So now you have this, and that is not going anywhere. That is on there really well, okay? There we go. He looks sort of odd right now. That is because he doesn't have arms or hands, so we're gonna do that next. And for the arms and hands, you're going to get your little pump here and do or get your 160 blush cue and inflate that just a little bit over halfway. Okay, stretch it out nice. Okay. Now you're going to just do small little pinch twist, 1/2-inch bubble pinch twist. These are going to be for the hand. We got 1, 2 pinch twists right there. Going to do 2 more. 1 and 2. Sometimes I do 3, sometimes I do 4. It really depends on what mood I'm in. Today we're doing 4. All right, 4 little pinch twists. Then I'm going to give it a bend like that. Come over. And I will mirror that, give it a little twist, and then mirror it on the same side. Make sure we get the same length. There we go. So that is even. And we can let that part go. There it is. We'll come back to that in just a moment. Retwist it. So we got another pinch twist. We're going to do another cluster of 4. There's 2. There we go. We got 3. One more. There we go. And you're going to take the excess, just trim it off. Now, before you let go, you can let go of that side. We'll tie that in just a minute. You're going to squeeze all the air to the end. Oops, sorry about the squeakiness. And you're just going to get the very, very tip of that and tie it. This will be the nose of the caveman. Okay. And you're going to trim that as close to the knot as you can, leaving no tail. There we are. Give it a nice little squeeze right there for the nose. All right, now we're going to take our, tie that on the hands right there and trim the rest off. Okay, so we're going to find that place where we twisted it before, right in the middle, and we're going to attach these hands right at the neck. So basically you're just going to take that, again, let me show you. Take where you twisted it and tuck it right up into the neck. Right here. Just basically sliding it right in between the body and the neck, or the head rather, into the neck, and twist it once and twice, and then positioning it just like so. So you have that. Now, what's going to sort of hold this in place, of course, not only the head and body pushing against it, but we're going to give them like a little loincloth as well. Part of the loincloth here. All right, so get a Mocha Brown 160. It is pumping up backwards. That is okay. Sometimes that happens. It doesn't matter either way. All right, so tie it. And since mine inflated backwards, I'm just going to get a little tail there, grab that, and then I'm going to attach it to his left, if I'm looking straight on, his right side. If I'm facing away from me, his left side here. So I'm going to tie the 160 knot into that mocha brown and mocha brown pinch twist and the pinch twist of the foot. So we'll tie that right there. And we're going to measure this right at the shoulder. And at the shoulder, you're going to give it a twist, just like that. And then come down, and then tie it right back where we started at those 2 pinch twists at the foot there. Cut the excess off and tie. So now you have that. We'll straighten it out a little bit. Just like that. All right. Next, what you want to do is take your orange 321Q, and you know, some people have trouble inflating these. Basically, the way I do it is just inflate it like that, and then I squeeze, letting some air out at the top, right there. And then I can take my pump again, there we go, and just inflate some more air. Now this, it really doesn't matter, I'll show you why, to have a lot of air. There we go. Right about there. Sort of get the... right there. Okay, so notice we have no tail, but it really doesn't matter how firm that is. There we go, and trim off the rest. Because look, I'll show you, if I squeeze it, we get a little tail, but I can gently squeeze that back, and by squeezing on the top here, the bigger part of the 321, and then twisting it right about there, notice I squeeze it now and it won't go. This is why we twisted it there, because now we're gonna just twist that right into his hand, and this will be his Caveman club right there. And so for all you artists out there, or twisters, decorators, trying twisting, anyone who is watching this video, if you're worried about those 321s having the tip show, no worries with the sculpture. Just do that and you'll be a-okay. So now the Caveman has his club. Now the last part that you really have to do before drawing the face on is take a your glue dot, rubber cement, whatever your favorite adhesive is for your balloons. This is just a round glue dot here. I'm going to put it on over the knot side where we cut the knot off of that 160. Take that off. So we have the glue dot on that side, smooth end facing out. And I'm just going to position that right in the middle. Right there. There we go. Very good. So now you have that. Oh, I love it. Looks really nice here. And like I said, when you set this down on the table, it will actually stand up by itself, which is always a plus when a sculpture can do that. All right, now for the artwork, you're going to need a white paint pen and a black permanent marker. Basically, we're just going to draw the eyes on first. There's one. Get the other side. There's two. For the eyebrows, you want to sort of do some zigzag. Give them some bushy eyebrows. Just like so. Looking good. Now for his mouth. Do a little curve there. And then a sideways raindrop, if you will, for the mouth. Okay? Now, last thing we need to do with the black, or not the last thing, but before we add the white, we're going to add some stubble right here. There we go, and I'll add a little line there for the bottom lip. There we go. So now he's got some stubble on there. There we go. And we're gonna get our white paint marker. I'm using a Edding 750. And we're just gonna sort of outline the mouth. And I'm gonna actually go back and touch up the edge of the black just so it gives it a nice clean edge. There we go. And we'll just color that in. And I've been using this Eddings so the ink is running a little low. But we'll make it work. There we go. That'll look good. Okay. Perfect. And now all we need to do left, or all we have to do with the white marker, is draw a little glare on the eyes. Just like that. And like I said, we're gonna touch up the mouth with the black. I'm using the Super Sharpie. Really like the bigness. I think I just made that word up, but the size of this, really, really nice. Like I said, just touching up the white there, and now we'll come down and draw the teeth. There we go. Let me just touch up a little bit there. There we go. Looks pretty good. And there you have your caveman. Enjoy.